been part of the retrospective cap process, which came about as the 150th, part of the 150th celebrations, which has been a fantastic exercise. I mean, I think we've righted a wrong, frankly, and that's been great with the players, male players. We've been looking at the female players as well, and now we've decided to look at referees. And without referees, we've no game. And we've had some fantastic referees over the years, and we've gone with the first cadre, which is 13, first 13 who have been playing against the Tier 1 nations. And for me, it's fantastic to be here with one of our greats and the first one we've awarded. So it's pretty special.
Well, it's a great pleasure to be here and see Allan again. Allan, when I played club rugby and international rugby, was a referee of some standing, I would say. Obviously an international referee. He didn't referee any of our games, obviously, because Scottish, but Allan refereed a lot of our club games, a lot of our inter-district games, not the Glasgow matches because he was associated with Glasgow, but when Edinburgh played the South or the North of Midlands, Allan would often be the referees. And we had a very good rapport. He had a great sense of humour. He would quite often take the mickey out of us as players. And of course, in those days, we had to behave ourselves. We couldn't say anything naughty back, otherwise we were penalised. But it was great times, and I have to say, this guy really knew his refereeing. We had some many happy times together.
Many congratulations on becoming the first Scottish referee cap. How does it feel?
I'm delighted to have this honour, Graham. I'm delighted that the Scottish Rugby have seen fit to introduce caps for international referees, and I deem it a great honour again to be the first one to have it.
You've told some fantastic stories about your long and stellar refereeing career, and Ireland versus England has been quite a theme for you as a referee. Can you tell us perhaps one of the more unusual stories from that?
I think I've mentioned the start of the international career for me with the Ireland-England game, when in fact the security was very tight because Scotland and Wales had not fulfilled their Five Nations fixture the previous year. So that in itself was quite something. And then there was the occasion when my good friend Willie Duggan was coming out at the back of the Irish lineup, but he had a wee quiet woodbine in his hand. He was a terrible man for the woodbine. And out we went. The English went out first, then it was Ireland to follow, and Willie Duggan was at the back, and I was behind Willie. And Willie took one last inhale before going into full view of the cameras and turned round and handed me the fag. And then on the park, I can't remember what I did with the fag, I certainly didn't smoke it, but on the park he said to me, "Hosie, after that last fag today, if you keep up with me," he said, "you'll be doing bloody well." Wonderful guy.